Cześć, ja jestem Sarcza, wy oglądacie szósty odcinek naszej serii Zagrajmy w The Walking Dead The Final Season i dzisiaj rozpoczynamy epizod drugi o nazwie Rzeź niewiniątek. No jestem bardzo ciekaw, w jakim kierunku pójdzie dalej ta historia, no bo skończyło się w naprawdę mocny sposób. Brody nie żyje, to samo z Marlonem, ale ten ostateczny cliffhanger w postaci AJ'a, który nagle ni stąd ni zowąd strzelił do Marlona, gdy ten już tak naprawdę się poddał i miał opuścić naszą grupę, no to zdecydowanie mocno skomplikowało, myślę, sytuację zarówno Clem, jak i AJ'a.
Previously on The Walking Dead. AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. I didn't want to risk it, so I let him take some of the food and leave. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him to leave and never come back. But then, Marlon was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To save the last bullet for himself.
Ha, kurczę. W ogóle widzę, że teraz retrospekcje z poprzedniego epizodu przedstawione w sposób komiksowy. Te ostatnie wydarzenia koniecznie trzeba będzie omówić z AJ'em. Bo to nie było dobre, co zrobił. Sytuacja już naprawdę była opanowana. Jestem bardzo ciekaw teraz reakcji grupy, bo widzę, że mamy kolejny dzień, albo minęło już trochę więcej czasu. Zobaczymy.
Made you some coffee. It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
Też fakt.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me.
Czyli jednak tylko jedna noc minęła.
Am I a murderer?
No! Oh my god!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. You promised Marlon. You said you'd help him fix things. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Jasny gwint.
Lewis called me a murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody. He kept telling lies.
Aj.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
What are we gonna do?
Jak tu teraz mu wszystko wytłumaczyć w rozsądny sposób? No ale przecież nie możemy pochwalać takiego działania.
Back off, all of you!
AJ musi się dużo nauczyć.
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him!
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you. It was Marlon threatened us.
AJ pointed the gun first.
We get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? If I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
Nikt nie powiedział, że jesteś potworem.
AJ, you're not a monster.
They think I am. I wish they didn't.
We're going to fix this, you and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Save you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Spokojnie.
Haven't enough people died tonight? Brody, Marlon, we can't keep killing each other.
Fuck are you saying that to me after what he did? Screw both of you.
O, i widzę, że naprawdę było gorąco tamtej nocy.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of people. You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat. So... that means you murdered him.
No to nie była taka zero-jedynkowa sytuacja, zdecydowanie.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
I love you, Clem.
I love you back.
Poruszające to jest, jak ta dwójka się trzyma razem już tak długo.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty. It was complicated.
We have to decide things for ourselves now. We can't rely on other people to make the rules for us.
Who decided you're a murderer?
Clem. But she's right. So's everyone else.
I think you're okay. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile'll start it soon. See you out there.
Ten to dobry chłopak, naprawdę.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
Najpierw możemy się jeszcze troszkę rozejrzeć.
Almost dead.
They'll live if we water them.
No, they still die. Once you bring them inside, they only get a few days.
Oh.
Dobrej kilka dni. Chciałbym jakoś bardziej pomóc AJ-owi,
Time to go.
Soon.
ale no mówię, nie mogliśmy też sztucznie go zapewniać, że nie zrobił niczego złego. No też ważna jest taka nauka, którą może wynieść z tych wydarzeń.
At least these won't die.
Marlonowi oczywiście nic już życia nie przywróci, ale w przyszłości AJ też może się inaczej już zachować. Ten uroczy rysunek oczywiście wciąż tutaj wisi, podobnie jak rysunek od Tena.
They look good together.
Do you think his is better?
No, I like them both.
Nie ma co porównywać, AJ, nie ma co porównywać. Tak się zastanawiałem, bo napisaliście mi, że była też ostatnia opcja, żeby nad drzwiami powiesić jedną znajdźkę, ale już chyba teraz nie ma tej opcji.
Still cool.
To była też jakaś czaszka, tylko że chyba innego zwierzęcia. To oczywiście tylko takie elementy kosmetyczne, tak czy siak. I wygląda na to, że niczego więcej już tu nie zrobimy. Więc ruszajmy na pogrzeb, chociaż może nie być zbyt przyjemnie dla naszej dwójki.
Ready?
Niestety, ale trzeba się z tym zmierzyć, a co jak co, AJ jest naprawdę odważnym chłopcem. Informacje o naukach dla AJ'a. No widać, że to jest ważny wątek w tej części. Clementine jako trochę taka mentorka dla tego kilkuletniego chłopca. No i ta plama krwi, która została tutaj po Marlonie.
I did that.
Come on.
Anything else?
I don't see you coming up with any brilliant ideas.
It'll be nice.
Tam już chyba się przygotowują. Tylko kurczę, z ciekawości nawet bym się rozejrzał, czy jeszcze nie możemy na coś innego zwrócić uwagi. Chociażby i ta piwnica, to jest ciekawe. Domyślam się, że raczej tam nie przejdziemy teraz, ale może jakiś dodatkowy komentarz rzucony przez Clem? Nie, chyba nie tym razem. Wydaje się, że nie mamy tutaj czego szukać. No nigdy nie wiadomo właśnie, czy twórcy czegoś takiego dodatkowego nie przewidzieli, że jeśli gdzieś pójdziemy po raz kolejny w jakiś kąt, to może coś nowego znajdziemy, albo po prostu pogadamy na jakiś temat. Ale wydaje się, że nie w tym przypadku, że teraz ruszamy już na pogrzeb. No, wszyscy już są na miejscu. Zdecydowanie.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem? What? Why do people have funerals?
Brody and Marlon.
Tin said they used to have them more,
They died.
but I don't get it.
Well, to remember people we loved.
They loved Marlon.
Yeah, they did.
She was real sweet.
I made them all sad,
Had all these big dreams.
like if someone
We all knew
took
they
you away.
couldn't come true, but we
Does everyone get a funeral?
didn't
People
care
do.
because when she
Some
was
animals too.
whatever she
Even
said
monsters?
was possible.
Ale nie nazywajmy też Marlona potworem, on po prostu popełnił błędy.
Marlon did bad things, but he wasn't a monster.
I know.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Marlon was... I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch. Dude, don't. Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing. We all saw it, and no one stopped him.
Zaczyna się.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I know I'm a murderer. But I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
She's got a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
Whatever happened before, AJ shouldn't have killed Marlon.
Yeah, he wasn't hurting anybody when I killed him.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
Aj.
I don't want to leave, but if you all decide we should, we'll go.
Clem,
You heard her, kid. A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
Fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
No jestem bardzo tego ciekaw.
Lewis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
Aj, niech zrobią co chcą. Przecież nie będziemy tutaj tkwić też na siłę z drugiej strony. Tylko że wszyscy są wzburzeni, bo to jest, kurczę, dopiero co po tej feralnej nocy. Ja oczywiście też rozumiem, co tutaj się wydarzyło, ale Marlon zdecydowanie nie był tutaj bez winy. On tutaj zaognił tę sytuację, a fakt, że AJ wyniesie z tego jakąś lekcję, też jest niezaprzeczalny. Tylko że mówię, czas może by bardziej wyleczył rany, a ponieważ nie wydarzyło się zbyt wiele, minęła tylko jedna noc, no to wszyscy tak na świeżo pragną tego odejścia. Może nie wszyscy, bo widać wyraźnie, że Violet tutaj jest jak najbardziej za nami. Można chyba powiedzieć to samo o Tenie. Tylko obawiam się, że to będzie za mało, jeśli faktycznie ma dojść do głosowania. Nawet po części rozumiem też Louisa, bo z jednej strony można się czuć zawiedziony tym, jak na nas teraz naskakuje, ale pamiętajmy, jednak Marlon to był przyjaciel Louisa od najmłodszych lat. Mimo że Marlon zrobił coś złego, to teraz Louisowi ciężko się pogodzić z czymś takim, co zrobił AJ. No zobaczymy, jak to się dalej potoczy.
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
No. It didn't work. I did what you said, and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad? Come on, you don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad because then I do dumb things.
You need to handle your feelings. Get them under control.
I know, or I'll make mistakes.
Exactly. We stop, we think, and we breathe.
Breathe.
Feel better? You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad too. I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
I wanted to make them all feel better. It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
To jeszcze zbyt świeże rany. Jak już wcześniej mówiłem.
We don't know that it didn't work. They might have voted for us to stay.
I don't know. They seem pretty mad.
Violet was on our side. Maybe she'll persuade the others.
Yeah, maybe. I don't want to go.
I know you don't.
I like knowing where we are all the time. The bed, the food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet. We took the vote. You have to leave.
Oj.
Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
That's not how it works.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, 'cause I don't.
Fine. I get it. We'll learn to live with your decision somehow.
Seriously? That's it? You know this is fucking wrong, and you're not gonna fight it at all?
What's the point? You've already decided.
Yes, we have.
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand? Hate Marlin all you want, but you can't tell me AJ's in dangerous too.
Louis, żebyś też nie powiedział za dużo.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Louis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. We'll make sure you get to the road safely. It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way.
We could have happily dumped you outside the gates.
Thanks for making sure that we...
No, don't thank them! It's their fault we gotta leave. They're gonna get rid of us.
Get him under control.
AJ, breathe.
Ale Louis walczy ze sobą, co?
Where's Tin? I gotta say goodbye. He was really upset about the vote, and he's not talking to anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like this, but for the record, he wanted you to stay.
Tak myślałem.
Wait. Does AJ still have that gun? Hand it over.
Is this necessary?
Hell yes, it's necessary. I'm not walking out into the woods with him holding that thing. We already know he knows how to use it.
Give it to him.
Here, you can have it.
Jeśli to ma Luisa uspokoić.
Fuck.
There. Happy? Can we go?
No, szkoda teraz, kurczę, to miejsce opuszczać, co? Może aż tak dużo czasu tutaj nie spędziliśmy, ale mimo wszystko to było spokojne miejsce i dość bezpieczne. Z drugiej strony trochę się przyzwyczailiśmy w tej serii, że ciężko gdzieś zagrzać miejsce na dłużej. No i ponieważ faktycznie opuszczamy to miejsce i nas z niego wyrzucono, no to w tym miejscu się z wami pożegnam. To nieco krótszy odcinek, ale postaram się, żeby następny pojawił się na kanale możliwie jak najszybciej. No tutaj jestem bardzo ciekaw, czy w ogóle była jakaś opcja, żeby wpłynąć na ich decyzję. No naprawdę uważam, że zrobiłem wszystko, albo raczej, że Clem zrobiła wszystko wraz z AJ-em, żeby jakoś załagodzić tę sytuację. Jeśli nawet to nie pomogło, no to mam wątpliwości, czy w ogóle była jakaś opcja, żeby tutaj teraz zostać. Jedynie też otwartą kwestią pozostaje pytanie, czy będzie mimo wszystko możliwość powrotu. No bo wątpię, że tak po prostu już do końca sezonu nie zobaczymy tych postaci. Już sam fakt, że nawet w tym pokoju się trochę rozgościliśmy, zostawiliśmy nasze rzeczy, może też nie jest bez znaczenia. No cóż, już niedługo będziemy się przekonywać, jak Clementine z AJ-em sobie poradzą znowu na zewnątrz. Dajcie znać, jak się wam ten odcinek podobał i oczywiście na bieżąco dzielcie się swoimi przemyśleniami. Na razie to wszystko z mojej strony. Do usłyszenia.